working on the gun since day one, since I started making the Matrix back in 2002. It's really been a privilege of mine to be able to put my knowledge and experience as a player into the gun and really make the gun as best as we can for the players, for whether you're a top-level pro or just, you know, the recreational player that loves to play and use the best equipment possible. You know, that's what we're making it for ourselves.
As a paintball player, it's huge to know that, you know, you're not going to break any paint, you're going to shoot people, you're not going to get any bounces, and the guns have been flawless for us. You know, it's a big plus, and it's a big confidence booster using a gun like that.
Immediately, it's, you know, you're sitting there, you're not going to wonder, you know, oh, is it going to let me down or anything like that. It works. You know, the gun works. You know, I play with it every single week, and I wouldn't play with anything else. There's
a certain heritage with the DM13 that I think carries with that series of marker that doesn't really carry with any other gun. You know, you're talking about a gun it's one of the longest running platforms. It's the standard in spool valves.
You know, as a back guy and as a paintball player, you know, to have a gun that, you know, works great, I don't have to worry about, you know, I can, you know, just feel comfortable with is huge. You know what I mean? I think that's a major, you know, thing that, you know, I appreciate with the, you know, the DM13, the DM12s that I've been using.
Being able to shoot the DM and it shoots really brittle paint rather well, it helps us because that's easy for us to get a kill off the break. I shoot a lot of paint, so I find myself running out of paint towards the middle of the match, and the accuracy on the DM is unbelievable. So being able to one-ball people later on in the match and save a little bit of paint helps out a lot.
The DM13, it's packed with features, and my favorite part about the DM13 is packed with the features you need, not a bunch of bells and whistles and gimmicks that you don't need.
I've used a lot of guns in my time, and, you know, just the feel of the gun when you're having it in your hands with the frame, how it fits, the ultralight frame, the spacing between the regulator and the frame it just fits me perfectly. I know, you know, I've heard it from all different people of all different sizes. They feel the same way, and it's pretty amazing that, you know, Dye kind of made it, you know, a fit for all, and that's kind of big.
One thing that I definitely like about the DM is how quiet it is. Considering that my job is to shoot a lot and talk to the players around me, you know, you watch other teams that shoot a louder gun, they miss a lot of the communication from their other teams, and they come off complaining saying they didn't hear anything. On our team, I'd say we're probably one of the best communicating teams out there, and I'd say the DM helps out a lot with that because of how quiet it is.
It's all performance driven, and it's all serviceability driven, you know, ease of use. You know, you've got your toolless removable bolt, colored O-rings. You've got the removable eye pipe that keeps the eyes clean. So even if you do, on the off chance, break a paintball, they clean themselves, you know? You don't have to worry about stuff like that. You've got, you know, the ultralight frame, which is super comfortable, you know, very ergonomically designed. The HyperReg, it's just a great proven regulator, real durable, real reliable, you know, and a regulator is important. It's one of the more important things in a marker that people take for granted. If you don't have good air regulation, you're going to have inconsistent velocity, which is in turn going to give you, you know, inconsistent accuracy. You know, and another thing about the DM13 that is very kind of unique or special is the LPR. And an LPR gives you a softer bolt push on the paintball, which in turn is going to give you less ball breakage, and it's going to distort the ball less, and it's going to give you greater accuracy, which is what we want out of a marker, you know?
At my paintball park, you know, I have my DM's always on me, you know, when I'm playing out there on the weekends, and people grab them, they love them, you know, they love how they shoot out of the box. It's an easy gun to get used to, which is huge. You know, some guns have a different feel to them, where the DM actually is a very forgiving gun, which is kind of, you know, I know it's hard to explain, but it's a very easy gun to get comfortable with, which is a big compliment for me, you know, that, hey, you know what, you can get this gun, put your tank on, and it shoots great. Like you just feel confident with it.